Welcome back to another contest update video, and as the deadline draws nearer, it's clear a lot of you are feeling the pressure. Well, fear not, because as the title suggests, you've got your extension. I guess I'm not heartless after all. Yes, I'm sticking another 2 weeks on the end, making the new and final deadline the 10th of April. This way, you should all have the bulk of the park done in the next couple of weeks, giving you another 2 to add those final details. So, with that giant sigh of relief, let's look at some of your wonderful screenshots from the Discord. I cannot reiterate enough how impressed I am with the level of talent I'm seeing, and I'll be honest, a few of you are really upping your game and it's not gone unnoticed. Now it's time for some true Planko Inception, as in this YouTube video we watch Relly stream his reaction to last week's video, which in itself is a video of streamers playing Planet Coaster for this contest. My head hurts.
There we go, if Winder can be fancy, so can all Rels.
Some of this.
There we go.
Some of this.
This dark ride's gorgeous from her as well. The lighting that she's got going in this is spectacular. Look at that, the colours there. Oh, I love what she's done with the Swan as well. Seen this a couple of times now, such a nice idea.
Yeah, I can be tough.
Can you now, Mooms?
Please make sure you have. I've got a hammer and I'm gonna use it. Anyway, now you're all terrified to death, I'll let you crack on.
So, let's have a think. Got my thinking tie on. So entrance I have done all with. So that's a major job. The external buildings and like the backstage in over here, I'm not actually going to do too much, because if you think when you go to a lot of parks, the outside is kind of fairly normal and it's only within that you actually get the theme in. So I might, just for the sake of saving time, leave these almost untouched. Obviously the entranceway I do want to do something with, and I can blend in the terrain work, and this song is f***ing terrible. What's this? If I put the supports back on this, but using the nature path so that you actually see underneath like the actual terrain, and it'll actually just take out like a certain amount of the section of the in-game supports, which will save time, pieces, and my own sanity. Do you know what, guys? I'm starting to realise I really need to buckle down on this, and obviously I'm quite a chatty streamer. I might end the stream here and actually spend the night just working and making a dent in this, because otherwise I'm going to end up stressing myself out over it. I'm already starting to feel the pinch a little bit.
I am indeed getting on well, but way behind schedule. Really, you and me both, man. You and me both. Okay? One day at a time, brother. One day at a time. We got this. No need to worry. Just deep breaths, and things are going to be fine. Things are going to be absolutely fine. Okay? Anywho, let's get into Atlantica, shall we? So yeah, this is where we at. This is where we are at. I really like how like the skyline has started to look now, right? The coaster, the ride here. We got the big thing. There's a nice composition to it all, right? I would like to continue. I would like to continue on this ride today. I want to see if I can build a lighthouse and then like make some nice like stuff around the water here. Maybe cover up these guys here too, you know. Of course, if you're saying you're impatient, then it's I gotta be honest. Then that's definitely gonna be a big a big issue for you, because that is what this game needs, is patience, and lots of it. Lots of it. The one person I'm honestly most impressed about in this contest so far, of what I've seen, and just like, that's honestly Death. Like he made like, I don't even know, 9, 11 coasters. He themed everything, he's done. I don't know, man. I don't freaking know how people do that. Very impressive, honestly. Very, very impressive. I mean, we'll add more to the tower eventually, right? But from what we got for now, I'm pretty happy for it, man. Look at that. Look at that beaut. Still need to work around with it though. We have a go-kart track that needs to be themed too. Yeah, but we got it. It was like 2 weeks. It's fine. We still need the dog, right? The Swan go-kart. But I got this. Even if I have to grind for a whole week, just this part, I'll do it gladly.
It's alright, innit? It's not too bad. It's not too shabby. Doesn't have an overabundance of shab. Bee. Also, one of the things that I would imagine quite a few people have missed. This one. This one. This one in a faraway corner. Because, yeah, I haven't done it yet. They send the sausage down the old sausage chute into the sausage shop, which no one ever works at for some reason. I don't really know why. Because working there is the worst. Hey, next to the rib place with the nice hot ribs. See that sizzle? Mmm, hot. Water powered, of course. Quite where the water comes from, who knows? A thing which I'll never fix, probably, because I'll just forget about it. Hot dog shop. Decorated with hot dog and hot... Excuse me, Jesus. At a little burrito stand, which doesn't have a lot on it, but up there is the old Ghost Cafe. Little photo booth. Come sit with your fam. Have your little picture taken. Oh, we went to unnamed Fantasyland. Oh, it was lovely. I only threw up a little bit. Got dysentery from out here. Bam! Here he is. Mr. Mushroom himself. His eyes are a little wonkier than they were. And then it goes... Bam! The light comes on. Why does the light come on? That seems strange. Ta-da! Photo booth. Honestly, haven't done much this stream. But you know what? We're getting somewhere. I'm probably going to go over the rest of this again. Just to kind of these kind of aesthetic notes, I guess.
Ta-da! I've reworked the river rapids. I was not happy with the design, so I completely overhauled it. It now has multiple levels, there's a bunch of buildings that are going to be around it, and overall it's going to look pretty sexy, I think. So now we got the asteroid runner. It's all properly set up. There are some seat numbers and all that. There's some cool doors now. There's even a ride guy in here. He has a camera, so he knows what's going on. Oh yeah, I did some fancy stuff in here. I took the lights from the other building and copied it over. So now we got this insane effect. I've learned so many different skills, especially watching Moomin's builds as well. Like, a lot of these buildings were hyper realistic in what they were. Like, they had even like little power outlets in the walls and, you know, maintenance sheds and whatnot. I've completely tried to copy that style, like these right here, for example. And that's also part of the challenge, right? Like, Moomin wants us to build a realistic park. Says we can go wild with the theming, but it has to be realistic theming. And I've been trying that for sure. Like, there's all these little corners as well. Kind of like Pixel Perfect, right? I've very much focused on all the realism bits, like these fences here that cut people off so they don't go into particular areas. Pretty much this half of the map, the right side, is basically finished. And for this side, I only have to do the river rapids, ride skin for this guy, and then last but not least, the dark ride. And then I'm pretty much finished.
We've got Car the Snake, and then we've got Bagheera. I couldn't find a Black Panther, so there's Black Panther. The Wizard of Oz is done, Around the World is done, Labyrinth is done, basically. Jumanji's got a bit of theming, not a lot. this restaurant that I teared the interior out of and said I was going to build something in is now becoming a bit of a bane because it's got all in it, and I made such a big deal of ripping it out and putting a hole in the side of it that I've got to do something now, otherwise Moomin's just going to kill me. Yeah, I f***ed the Swan. He said I was allowed to f*** the Swan as long as I f***ed it well, but I'm now running out of time. So what we've started with the go-karts, I mean, there's nothing really going on. Oh no, they go the other way round. Damn it. I thought they went that way round. So I was building everything from how you're going to see it when you come down. All the buildings were built on a specific angle for this direction. Oh, God, you can hear around the world, all over the park. Love it. Like I said to him, I've never used TMTK before. I've got all of the DLCs, but I won't use TMTK. I don't use it. It's crap. It was just going to slow down the computer. They taught me into it. And now look, I have 10-minute loading times. My beautiful beast of a computer is starting to get slow. My laptop won't even run Planco now, and that's down to TMTK. Pouring out for poor Moomin at the end of the month. Yeah, bless him. He wanted to do this. I don't feel poor Moomin at all. He has got amazing content out of this, amazing people involved in this challenge. He's a very, very lucky boy. If I hear him moan once, I'll be telling him. Oh, f*** it, that'll do.
But on Man as a Planet Coaster, I just wanted to say how good it has been to watch the Moomin Contest, New Park Who Dis. It has been, it was a really big shame, the timing that it happened, because I can't even describe how perfectly the timing of it lined up with several catastrophic events. So there was absolutely no way of me participating. And you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm totally at peace. No, it's. You must be nearly done with yours. Yeah, I've been secretly. Yeah, no, I've been making peace with the fact that I've had to give this one a miss. But I tell you what, not participating in something, and some of you know what I'm talking about with this. Sometimes not participating in things makes you really enjoy it, because even seeing it, I just know, like, f me, like, I know how much I'd be sweating globules of pure stress out of my nose doing this. A whole park in 2 months, that ain't me! But my god, you guys have let loose, and it's been super nice not just to see Moomin's like update videos every now and then, but to swing by on streams and have people like share their game screen on Discord and stuff while they're working on it. But it's been amazing.
I'm glad you think so, you big egg. This is probably a good time to tell you all that for each of your Spotlight videos I will be joined by a special guest, one of whom is the supreme leader of the good nice Sir Cockwaddle himself. So that's something to look forward to. Who would you love to have take a wander around your park with me? Let me know in the comments. Not that you'll have any say whatsoever, I'm just humouring you. Anywho, enjoy that extension and I'll see you next week.